When you are playing GTA 5, there will always be a lot of items that you want to buy. In my last video, I mentioned some items that I would strongly recommend you to buy, and there are items that you don't really need, such as the Torero, the X80 and the T20, as well as the Hydra. The link of the video is in the description. Anyway, in this video, I'm going to show you that there are a lot of items that you don't really need. Things that are expensive, but you will not find it useful. And I will not recommend you to buy them unless you have around $1,000 million or so. The first thing that will come to my mind is, of course, the yacht. Yes, it's beautiful and you can do mission with your yacht that will win you $30,000 once in a while. But other than that, with the cost of up to $10 million, like my yacht, really isn't that much of a use. And of course, you can't really sell your yacht if you regret having one. So yes, even you can do this. As well as you will have the helicopter and some boat come with the yacht. I will not recommend anyone to buy it unless you are super rich or really desperate to show off to the others. There are also some aircraft that are just as expensive, and these are the Luxury Deluxe, which is of course the Luctor covered by gold, and the Shift Deluxe, which is of course the Shift covered by gold. While both Shift Deluxe and Shift are really fast, Luxury Deluxe and the Luxury are very slow, not to mention that you will get the Luxury spawn for you for free from the game almost every single time you arrive at a random airport. If anyone's saying that buying a Luxury is a total waste of money, how about spending $10 million on a Luxury Deluxe, which is kind of useless? You can't even make money from having it, which for me is a total waste of money. There are also quite a lot of vehicles that I don't find very useful. And the first that come to my mind are the Sport Classic. Yes, they are beautiful, but some of them are quite expensive and can't really race with the other supercar, which, let's face it, most people race with their supercar. For me, it's just a list of show-off car like the Lowrider. Both Sport Classic as well as the Lowrider aren't really fast, but they are the cars that is only for show-off in a car show. Maybe except the Torero, which is quite ugly. And like the Sport Classic, the Lowrider can cost over $1 million. Just like the one that I'm driving. Yes, it's beautiful, but unless you have a few $1 million lying around, don't buy it. There are some other vehicles that I don't find very useful. For example, the MTL Doomed, hopelessly slow and will cost you up to $1.35 million. The Liberator, a monster truck that will cost you $700,000 for no reason. And also there are some stock in the war stock that are kind of useless, or you can also call rip-off. And one of them are the Rim Buggy. Fun to drive but doesn't really have a very long life, because it will explode after you ran over a few cars, and it will cost you $2.4 million, and that is the cost price. And the other rip-off are the Ruin 2000. The car with a cost price of $4.32 million are among one of the most expensive car in this game, with only 8 rockets and have a very little use but jump up a little bit and has a parachute, and that's it. And this car isn't even fast or have a good handling. For me, it's a total waste of money. Some of you may not agree with me, but I believe that the tank is a total waste of money with a price of $1.5 million. Unless you are a troll, they are not much of a use. And the cannon or minigun, whatever you call it, on the tank seems to be fake. Otherwise, why can't we use it at all? After running over a few cars, the tank will explode. So personally, even I have a tank. After the gun running DLC, I haven't used it at all. And the other thing which I've mentioned before is the Hydra. Easy to be taken down by either APC, ATT, as well as the explosive round, and you use this heavy sniper MK2. With the price of $3 million, it's not even good for trolling now, as we already have a new weapon for troll, and that is the Oppressor. Again, you may disagree with me, but the next items that I find kind of useless are the overpriced supercar, like the ETR1, the FMJ, the Osiris, the RE7B, the Tiris, etc. I'm not saying that all supercars are not useful, and surely they are fast and they look cool. However, the car that I'm talking about have a price tag between $1.7 million to $2.7 million when you can get some cheap car like the Turismo R or the no. Both of them cost less than $800,000, but still almost just as fast and can still win you some races if you are a very good driver. And the bottom line, both of them look super cool. Of course, there will be a lot more items that you don't really need. For example, Latro, the bike that is expensive but slow. A vehicle that I absolutely hate and refuse to name, as well as the Tuck, the Kroken, Marquis, the LCC Centers, etc. In conclusion, I'm not saying that don't buy any of these items. What I'm saying is they cost a lot of money, and in return they are kind of useless or can be replaced by something much cheaper as well as free when you can steal them every time they spawn in the map.